And then CAMRON say, at Jim Jones Capo, yeah, but my heat on. And I'm warm. You 50 years old, tough and cold, but dead ass though, Capo. Your heat off for real? You feel what I'm saying? I don't know like what the hell he mean, Jim Jones heat off. He can't mean New York City Power done shut him down. Now, ain't no way Indy. Voila. But then when he don't hit, folks. Oh no. Then when he don't hit. Man, I ain't gonna count, man. I kind of be looking forward to this caffeine, man, because I haven't had any coffee in months, bro. And I didn't really want to go on a coffee fast and then like that. We just haven't really been indulging in coffee like that, bro. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I love me some caffeine though. I ain't gonna count, man. And just to holler at y'all, man. Y'all know we the mob, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all new viewers. Y'all probably clicked on the video just to see what I had to say about this CAMRON Jim Jones situation. And we gonna get to that. You smell what I'm saying? But to the mob, though, I want y'all to know, man, I appreciate y'all, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to be this way forever, bro. Whether I get 1 view or 1,000,000 views, man, I'm going to rock out with my audience. I'm going to rock out with the mob, because that's how we getting down. You feel me? But, I've been on this pescatarian diet, man. Y'all comment down below, bro, if y'all live in a meatless way. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I decided to kind of go meatless, even though some of y'all may consider pescatarian non-meatless, but it's kind of meatless, you feel me? Jesus was a pescatarian. You ain't know that, did you? Tap in, you feel me? But the reason I decided to do it, bro, was because, like, I don't like being a part of the 95%. I would rather be a part of the 5%. You feel me? I like doing things that other people may consider challenging, bro. You dig? And I challenge y'all today. Like, it ain't gotta be doing the pescatarian lifestyle or anything like that. But I challenge you today, do something hard, bro. Do something that 95, 96% of the world ain't doing and can't do. You feel me? Like, anybody can stop by Mickey D's, bro, and get a #1 with a large fry and an orange hot seat, bro. Anybody, bro. But everybody can't say to themselves, man, I ain't eating no more pork, no more chicken, no more beef, bro. I'm finna go straight pesco. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, you feel me? Anyway, though, man, let's tap into this Jim Jones CAMRON situation. Now, I didn't even know that Jim Jones and CAMRON had an issue, bro. You feel me? Well, as y'all can see, folks, CAMRON put this on his IG. It said, how you worried about me when your heat off and rent due? You know what I'm saying? This was like one of the first things I saw. So I didn't really know who he was talking about. You know what I mean? I thought Jimmy and Cam was cool. Last time I seen Jimmy and Cam, bro, they was on the little versus thing they did with the Locks, man, and Jadakiss slaughtered their ass. He killed them. I'm not gonna cap. And when Ballin came on, that's when the Diplomats kind of got a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, redemption, bro. But other than that, Jadakiss single-handedly, bro, slaughtered the Diplomats in the verses. If y'all got a difference of opinion on it, put it in the comment section down below. But I ain't know who he was talking about, bro. Y'all see, he say, heard it was 7 degrees in the Bronx last night. You dig what I'm saying? Now, so, you know, people gonna tap in. And then, I want to say Jimmy may have commented this, and he said, your whole crew is soft. You know what I mean? And then he say, do your shoe, punk. And then CAMRON said, at Jim Jones Capo, what's wrong, Capo? Your heat off too? I ain't know. Is hate for you to be 50 years old with no heat? What's your Zell, bro? I got you. That's crazy Zell, bro. And then Jim Jones say, a block, know you soft. And then CAMRON say, at Jim Jones Capo, yeah, but my heat on. And I'm warm. You 50 years old, tough and cold, but dead ass though, Capo. Your heat off for real? You feel what I'm saying? I don't know like what the hell he mean, Jim Jones heat off. He can't mean New York City Power done shut him down. Now, ain't no way Indy. You feel what I'm saying? Didn't they just drop the squatters freestyle? So ain't no way. This crazy hell. So then they kept going, right? Jimmy said, you want to play pull up. Let the people see how soft you are, chump. CAMRON said, Jim Jones Capo, Jomo, you 50 and still want to pull up. I got the video of you breaking in your own studio trying to trigger the heat system and chasing your landlord around in his car because he want his rent. You are 50. Go pull up on that heat bill. Jim Jones is not denying it. He said, you soft. Freaky, you soft too. Oh, what Freaky do? I know Freaky thinking like, what he say me for? You feel what I'm saying? And Freaky say at Jim Jones Capo was I soft in Detroit when N-words was getting at us and you was using me as a shield. At Trick GS2 was there. What Jimmy got against Freaky Zeke, man, and Cam, bro? I don't know. They probably finna do a Diplomats reunion tour or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if Jim Jones don't end up on CAMRON's podcast. Or CAMRON don't end up over on the Rap About It podcast. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. And we may have a difference of opinion, bro, but I feel like you ain't never gonna get too old to pull up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hear him talking about Jimmy 50 and he still want to pull up. I dig that, bro. That's cool, but you'll never get too old, you know what I'm saying, for a cool fade, or you'll never get too old to solve problems with a pull up. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I feel like taking your issues to the internet is kind of childish. Not trying to call Cam childish. I rock with Cam. I like Cam, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like Jimmy too. I do feel like Jimmy kind of don't act his age, bro. But as far as a pull up, though, man, I don't care if I'm 70 years old, bro. If somebody got an issue with me, bro, I'm going to be an old ass man pulling up trying to see how we can settle this issue. I'm not going to cap with you, bro. We need to settle this. Especially if it's one of the guys, one of the bros, one of the homies, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who I once considered a brother, because I can guarantee you this. Jim Jones and CAMRON, they know how to get in contact with each other. Off this internet. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when Boosie said the internet effed up the streets, bro, that's real, bro. The internet makes the streets up. And nothing against that, and I ain't up here trying to glaze Capo, you feel what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of his antics are a tad bit YN-ish. You did what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna act like Jimmy wasn't CAMRON's muscle, bro. We ain't gonna act like Jim Jones wasn't a rapper, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was just around to basically push that envelope in case CAMRON needed signed, sealed, and delivered, bro. You did what I'm saying? Jim Jones really became a rapper by mistake. He really became a rapper by mistake, bro. Like, come on, man. But, you know, it is what it is. I do get it. Brothers fight. Teeth and tongue may fall out, bro, but they still got to be in your mouth, so I understand it. But Jim Jones was CAMRON's muscle, bro. Harlem, check in. New York City boss, check in, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't saying CAMRON needed muscle, but CAMRON was the bag, bro. CAMRON was the bag, dog. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't want CAMRON to crash, bro. They knew CAMRON is our way out, bro. CAMRON gonna be the way we gonna feed our families. CAMRON gonna help me get my mom out the hood. CAMRON gonna be the way I take care of my kids, so I gotta protect the bag. I gotta protect the investment. And that's what Jim Jones was around to do, bro. Now what Freaky is saying, I don't know. Hell, Jim probably did use him as a shield. Freaky may be a tad bit more gangster than Jim. I don't know, bro. But yeah, I don't think you ever get too old for a cool little pull up and we can see what's going on other than talking this internet talk. But like I said, they'll probably do each other's podcast, squash this. They brothers. You feel what I'm saying? We may be looking too deep into it, but Jim, if your heat off, bro, you need to pay the heat bill, bro. You feel what I'm saying? If I gotta pay the heat bill, bro, you need to pay your heat bill, bro. Ain't none of us exempt from paying our landlord, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So if your heat off, pay the heat bill. Cam, if you got the content, drop the content, cause we, the mob, we would like to see it. No cap. But hey though, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it though, folks, in the comment section down below, man. I'm getting like that video, I'm getting some of that, make sure you ring that bell. After y'all ring it up though, make sure y'all hit all, cause I don't need y'all to be missing out none of these videos. You smith. 7K by the day. 10K we on the way. I almost forgot we were going. 10K we on the way, man. 100K plat by the top of the year. Y'all know where that, man. As long as y'all keep watching, I'm gonna keep dropping, so keep watching. Mark life or no life. Mark will know it, man. I know how we coming. OTM, we getting it straight out the mud. So the next one I go by done. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Stay prayed up, not laid up. You feel me? Unless you laid up with something like, you know what I mean? Yeah, then that's cool. Pray and lay. No cap. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Let's get it. Okay. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers. I just bust another jewel. Got a player around the corner. Hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer. Got a quarter pound on me. Hey. The trap doing numbers. The trap.